My name is Imam Karim al-Mansur, and I was once known as the most respected Islamic teacher in my community in Kano, northern Nigeria. I had power, influence, and thousands who bowed at my words. But one day, I mocked a name I did not understand, the name of Jesus Christ, and everything I believed in started to crumble before my eyes. This is my story. I had been an imam for over 20 years. Every Friday, my mosque overflowed with people who came to hear my sermons. I was proud, too proud, of my knowledge of the Quran and my ability to silence anyone who dared to speak of Christianity. In my mind, Jesus was just another prophet. I used to tell my followers, those Christians are lost, they worship a man instead of God. One afternoon, after prayer, a Christian missionary passed near the mosque, offering food to children. I grew angry. How dare he? I thought. I confronted him and shouted, "Do not bring the name of Isa here. He is not God." The missionary only smiled and said softly, "Peace be with you, Imam. One day, you will meet him yourself." Those words stuck in my heart like a thorn. That night, I mocked Jesus again before my students. I said, "If he is truly God, let him stop me." But when I said those words, a strange wind swept through the mosque. The lamps flickered, and the air grew heavy, as if something unseen had entered the room. Everyone fell silent. I laughed nervously, pretending it was nothing. But deep down, I felt something watching me. From that moment, my peace was gone. 3 nights later, I woke up to the smell of smoke. My house, the same house where I had mocked Jesus, was on fire. I heard my wife screaming, my children crying. Flames climbed the walls like living serpents. I rushed to grab water, but the fire seemed to grow stronger the more I fought it. Then, something terrifying happened. As I tried to run outside, the door wouldn't open. It felt as if an invisible force held it shut. The smoke thickened, choking me, and I dropped to my knees. I screamed, "Allah! Help me!" But no sound came out. My voice vanished. Then suddenly, in the heart of the flames, I saw a figure, standing calmly in the fire. A man, clothed in white, with eyes that burned brighter than the fire itself. He walked toward me, and the flames around him died out as he moved. I wanted to look away, but I couldn't. His face. I can't describe it fully. It was peace itself. He spoke, not with words, but inside my mind. "Why do you persecute me?" Tears filled my eyes. I couldn't move. All I could whisper was, "Who are you?" And he said, "I am the one you mock. Yet I still love you." The fire vanished instantly. Only smoke remained. My wife rushed in and screamed, "How are you alive?" The fire burned the whole room. But I had not a single burn on my body. Not one. That night, I realized something beyond religion had touched me. For days, I couldn't sleep. Every time I closed my eyes, I saw his face, calm, radiant, forgiving. My fellow imams heard about the fire and said it was a test from Allah. But deep in my heart, I knew, it was something else. I started reading secretly, the Bible that one of the Christian teachers had once given me, which I had mocked. When I opened it, my eyes fell on the verse. "Love your enemies, bless those who curse you." Matthew 5 verse 44. I wept. Because I realized that while I had cursed Jesus, he had loved me. Still, I was afraid. Afraid to admit what I'd seen. Afraid of losing my position, my followers, my entire identity. So I tried to pray the Islamic way again, to forget what happened. But every time I knelt, I felt an emptiness I couldn't explain. One night, as I prayed, I heard a whisper again. "I spared your life, not to shame you, but to save you." That was the night I broke down completely. I fell on my face and cried, "Forgive me, Jesus. I didn't know you." show me who you are. And suddenly, a peace I had never known filled my chest. It was warm. Real. Alive. It wasn't just belief, it was presence. That night, I met God, not through religion, but through mercy. Weeks passed. My community thought I had gone mad. But I no longer cared about titles or positions. I sold my fine robes, took my family, and quietly moved to another town, Jos, where I could live freely. There, I met a small Christian fellowship. When I entered their gathering, I expected rejection. But instead, they embraced me. One of them said, "We've been praying for men like you." I broke down. Because for the first time, I saw love without conditions. Now, every week, I tell people what I saw, not to boast, but to warn them. I tell them, do not mock what you don't understand. God's mercy is deeper than our pride. I still remember that figure in the fire. And even now, when I pray, I feel his presence, gentle, forgiving. I, Imam Karim al-Mansur, once mocked the name of Jesus. But today, I live because of him. He didn't destroy me. He saved me. And that's why I can say, there is no name greater than the name of Jesus. If you are hearing this, and your heart feels restless, listen to that voice. It might be the same mercy that found me in the fire. Don't wait until life burns around you to realize who he is. Because even when we mock him, he still loves us enough to save us.